Good morning everyone. Welcome in my online classes. I am Mohammad Soheduzzaman, Associate Professor and Chairman Tourism and Hospitality Management, Mohammedpur Kendriya College, Dhaka. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal, Professor Sayyid Jafar Ali Sir, for his valuable advices and guidance to conduct the online classes. Today I will conduct the session for the student of BBA 7th semester, and the subject name is Human Resource Management. Good morning everyone. Welcome in my online classroom. I am Mohammad Soheduzzaman, Associate Professor and Chairman Tourism and Hospitality Management, Mohammedpur Kendriya College, Dhaka. First of all, I would like to thank for our Honorable Principal, Professor Sayyid Jafar Ali Sir, for advising and direction to start online class at March 2020. Students, I hope you all are well. Because of COVID-19 breakout in the pandemic situation, we all are bound to stay at home. We are staying at home, but we cannot sit idle. We have to work for our next days. So I am here to take your online class. I hope you all will give attention on my class. Today I will take class on Human Resource Management, BBA 4th year 7th semester, and also discuss about the chapter 1. Everyone needs to be aware about human resource management. If we intention or mention proper ways while human resource management, not only general people but also industrial sector, multinational, joint venture and private organization will be benefited. We must learn the human resource management proper ways and be responsible towards human resource management. I am giving you some important question from this chapter, and this chapter question is: what is human resource management? What is important of human resource management? Why is human resource management important to all managers? Who is responsible for human resource management? What is the role of a human resource officer? What is an employee handbook? Objectives of human resource management, and the last question, functions of human resource management. So the student commerce have much more skill and scope from those sides. If you look out in practical side, then you have studied in theoretical side. Practical side, that means FBCCI, DCCI, Chamber of Commerce, export, import, KPZ, EPZ, BGME, BKME and others. And theoretical subject, your own books or reference, journal and other sites. So we need to learn commercial studies. And what is the human resource management? Human resource management is the process of recruiting, selecting, inducting employees. providing orientation, imparting training and development, appraising the performance of employees, deciding compensation and providing benefits, motivation employees, maintaining proper relation with employees and their trade unions, ensuring employees safety, welfare and healthy. And the planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, motivating and controlling is the another function, and this function is always maintaining in a properly, then the work is very nicely and closely and targeting your achievement goal. And this is the picture of human resource management, and this picture is very important to the development of our organization and development of organizational sites. By this picture, we can operate the initial functions of human resource management. In the first one in this picture is internal recruiting. Internal recruiting depends on recruitment, selection, training, assessing performance and motivation. And training, there are two types of training: on the job training, off the job training. And motivation depends on rewards and benefits and recognition. And the another sides of the motivation: compliance to labor laws, healthy, welfare and safety of employees, maintaining labor relations, compensation. And the external factor are in this factor are depends on a human resource manager handling in this process. So the student commerce have much more skill and scope on the side. And the human resource management involves management function like planning, organizing, directing and controlling. It involves procurement, development, maintenance of human resource. It helps to achieve individual, organizational and social objectives. Human resource management is a multidisciplinary subject. It includes the study of management, philosophy, communication, economics and sociology. It involves team spirit and teamwork. It is a continuous process. And the very important is planning, directing, motivating and controlling. So behind production of every product or service there is an human mind, effort and man hours or working hours. No product or service can be produced without help of human being. Human being is fundamental resource for making or construction of anything. Every organization desires is to have skilled and competent people to make their organization competent and best. Among the 5 M's of management: man, machine, materials, money is the very important and human resource management in our country or other countries. Human resource management deals about the first M, which is man. Man is a very important. In the side by side, all activities are depends on man. It is believed that the 5 M's, man is not so easy to manage. Man is a very complex being. Every man is different from other and they are totally different from the others. MS in the sense that man possesses the power to manipulate the other MS, whereas the other MS are either lifeless or abstract and as such do not have the power to think and decide what is good for them. So MS, that means man, machine, materials, money and method. It is very important to the human resource development. And the father of human resource management, and this is the picture of George Elton Mayo. He is father of human resource management, and he thinks man is very important to the development of organizational sites and organizational activities. Why do we call it as human resource management? And the human refers to the skill workforce in an organization. Resource refers to limited availability. Management refers how to optimize and make best use of such limited or resource so as to meet the organization goals and objectives. Human resource management definition by authors. Many great scholars had defined human resource management in different ways and with different words, but the core meaning of the human resource management deals with how to manage people or employees in the organization. Edwin Filippo defines human resource management as planning, organizing, directing, controlling of procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance and separation of human resources to the end that individual, organizational and social objectives are achieved. The National Institute of Personnel Management of India has defined human resource personnel management, that part of management which is concerned with people at work and with their relationship within an enterprise. According to Disenjo and Robbins define, human resource management is concerned with the people dimension in management. Since every organization is made up of people, acquiring their services, developing their skill, motivating them to higher levels of performance. So human resource management is important sides and importance of our organization and organizational bodies. And the 6M, man, machine, materials, money, market and method, is important in these topics. R.W. Griffin defines human resource management is the set of organizational activities directed at attracting, developing and maintaining an effective workforce. Robert Cartiner defined human resource management involves the planning, organization and development of human resource necessary for organizational success. And why is human resource management important to all managers? This is very important question. Why are these concepts and techniques important to all managers? You don't want to make while man again. For example, we don't want to hire the wrong person for the job. Experience high turnover. Have your people not doing their best? Waste time with endless interviews. Have your company taken the court because of discriminatory action? Have your company under federal occupational safety laws for unsafe practice? Have some employees think their salaries are unfair and inadequate relative to others in the organization? allow a lack of training to determine your department's effectiveness, commit an unfair labor practices. So, human resource management is very important to the development of our organization and organizational activities. And the next question is responsible for human resource management. Human resource officers or manager is responsible for human resource management in the organization. The HR director is a top level manager responsible for the administration of all human resource activities and policies. The director oversees compensation, benefits, staffing, affirmative action, employee relations, health and safety, and training or development functions. They also supervise professional human resource staff. Primary responsible of the human resource manager to develop a thorough knowledge of corporate culture, plan and policies, to act as an internal change agent and consultant, to initiate change and act as an expert and facilitator, to actively involve himself in company strategy formation, to keep communication lines open between the HRD function and individuals or groups both within and outside the organization, to identify and HRD strategies in concern with overall business strategy, to facilitate the development of various organizational teams and their working relationship with their teams and individuals, to try and relate people and work so that the organization objectives are achieved effectively and efficiently, to problems and to determine appropriate solution, particularly in the human resource areas, to provide coordination and support service for the delivery of human resource development programs and service, to evaluate the impact of an human resource development intervention or to conduct research so as to identify, develop or test how human resource development in general has improved individual or organizational performance. Core responsibility of human resource management: planning for staffing needs, employee recruitment and selection, employee compensation and benefits, employee training and performance evaluation. Organization and development, human resource planning, selection and staffing, personnel research and information system, compensation benefits, employee assistance, union or labor relation. And this is the picture, and this picture is the father of personnel management, Robert Owen. He is a very popular person in personnel management and developing the all kinds of human resource activities, planning for organization, acquiring human resource, rewarding employees maintaining human resource, multinational human resource management, acquisition, development, motivation and maintenance function is the development of Robert Wayne. Who is responsible of a human resource officer in the next question is human resource officer is a very important to the development of our organizational activities and development of organizational bodies. He or she is responsible for formulating and designing of human resource policies in compliance with labor laws and sees all HR related activities starting from hiring to firing of an employee in an organization. The human resource manager is responsible for overseeing human resource activities and policies according to executive level direction. They supervise human resource staff as well as staffing, compensation, assessing and providing employees benefits, providing training and development, safety and welfare of staff, maintaining healthy labor relations, providing employee handbook and maintaining employment records as required by the employment laws. There are different kinds of HR manager: administration manager, human resource development manager, personnel manager, international relation manager. And administration manager, there are different types of canteen, medical, transport, public relation and legal sites. And HRD manager, counseling, appraisal, performance appraisal, potential appraisal. And the personnel manager, HRP, human resource planning, recruitment and selection, job analysis and job design, compensation, orientation and placement. And HR manager, duties and responsibilities for safety and healthy, welfare and grievance in these sites maintaining in HR manager, and time to time they are developing the organizational activities and organizational work. So human resource manager, all kinds of activities they are maintaining and doing and operating in side by side now. Human resource planning, recruiting staff, job analysis, establishing performance review system, wages, salaries and benefits administration, employee training, personnel record keeping, labor relations. And the next question, what is employee handbook? An employee handbook defines your company culture. Great employee handbook motivate and engage employees, conveys useful information about company policies and procedures. The Supreme Court has made clear that to protect the company, legal protection should be clearly spelled out to employees. Employee handbook are often an essential document in agency investigations and employee claims. Tells the story of your company. Employee handbooks are an excellent opportunity to educate employees about the organization, its history and its origin. An employee handbook helps with employees orientation and getting new employees up to speed. Many companies offer multiple employee handbooks based on location, job classification, union membership, etc., etc. Employee handbooks are required as a risk management essential by employment practice, liability, insurance carriers. So the employee is the very important to the company, maintaining all times of and all kinds of record and other situation. And the next question of function of human resource management. This is very important question, and this chapter is the main question, function of human resource management. In the two types of function, managerial function and operative function. Managerial function is planning, organizing, staffing, direction and controlling. Operating function is procurement, development, compensation, maintenance, motivation, and the last one, integration. And I am discussed the managerial function of human resource management, 5 basic function of human resource management, and the first one is planning. Planning is the first and basic function of the management, and everything depends upon planning, as it is a process of thinking about things before they happen and to make preparation in advance to deal with them. Planning is what is to be planned, and that is a projected course of action. Establishing goals and objectives to be achieved through the employees so as to achieve the organizational mission set by level management. For many business maybe to outsource part of their human resource functions to third party provides so that they can focus on their core business and also has following benefits: save money and reduce operating costs, allow the company to focus on its core business, reduce the number of HR staff and release staff expense, allow HR staff to focus more on strategy, avoid the costs of major investment in technology, improve the different activities or organizational improve or staff improve, motivational improve in the several types of company development activities. And the next point is organizing. HR managers should be well aware of organizing everything related to human resource and organization, as organizing is the process of making and arranging everything in the proper manner in order to avoid any confusion and conflicts. In the organization is authority and responsibility should be divided into man to man, and they are different part of the management, that is the marketing department, production department, personnel department. There are different types of department, and this department is coordinating and they are targeting and achievement of the goal. HR managers should be well aware of organizing everything related to human resource and organization, as organizing in the process of making and arranging everything in the proper manner in order to avoid any confusion and conflict. Giving each member of specific tasks to finish overall objective of the job given to an employee is the duty of the human resource manager. Besides, it also the duty of human resource manager to define tasks clearly before the job to an employee. HR managers should keep in mind that tasks to employees should be matched with their skill set and ability, and it is also look out of HR manager to give training to employee in the area of subject which is going to be entrusted to employees. Otherwise, the task entrusted to employees gets failed and defected. So HR manager thinking all times in a organizing activities, nicely doing and closely relationship. And the next point is staffing. Staffing is one of the key function of human resource management, as staffing is the process of employing right people, providing suitable training and placing them in the right job by paying them accordingly and satisfactorily. Determining the type of people to be hired should be emphasized, as they are the fundamental resource and investment for any organization. Every organization wants right people with them, but they come at a place. Employee compensation is a key factor in primary motivation factor to attract talented and retain them in the organization for a long period of time. In the different type of motivation they are maintaining: financial motivation and non-financial motivation. Financial motivation, that means salary, incentive, increment, bonus, overtime, education facilities. And the non-financial motivation is work itself, progress, recognition and others. Application form formulation for measuring and evaluating core HR issues, as to draw, extract HR result and current scenario of organization. The very purpose of HR matrix is to indicate current position and performance of the organization. HR issue where HR matrix can be applied are time to fill an employee, cost per hire of an employee, employee absenteeism rate, employee training others, turnover cost, turnover rate, annual turnover of an employee, workers' compensation cost an employee, revenue per employee, return on investment, and yield ratio. And the next point is direction. Directing is a knowledge, discipline, and formal way of communicating to others that what you are expecting from them to do for you or to an organization. Unless a HR manager has capability of direction, he or she cannot be said as full-fledged HR manager. Getting work done through subordinates so as to meet the organization goal and objectives. Ensuring effective two-way communication for the exchange of information with the subordinates in order to effectively communication the goals and objectives of the organization, as it plays key role in understanding what the human resource manager or organization is expecting from employees to perform. Exchange to the views of employees or related other persons. And the next point is controlling. Human resource manager should have the knowledge of controlling all HR related matters, as they should be able to think and decide what should be done and what should not be done, and which should be done and which should not be done while dealing with employees. Establishment of standard performance so as to measure the actual performance of the employees by conducting performance evaluating for appraisals. Measurement of actual performance with the established performance standard of employee for finding out gaps in employee performance. Comparison of actual performance with the standard on to find the deviation of initiation of corrective action. And the operating function of human resource management in the first, procurement. Job analysis and job design. Job analysis is a systematic process of gathering all the data and information pertaining to the job for preparing of job specification, which determine the skills, qualification and trait for job, and preparation of job description, which describe the duties and responsibilities so as to recruitment and selection of employee give satisfaction on the job and feel motivation while doing the job, etc. And the Harry Wall defines job analysis deal with the anatomy of the job. This is the complete study of the job, embodying every known and determinable factor. Job analysis is the process of deciding on the content of a job in terms of its duties and responsibilities, on the method to be used in carrying out the job, in terms of techniques, systems and procedures, and on the relationship that should exist between the job holder and the superior subordinates and colleagues. Job enlargement, job enrichment, job rotation and job specification are the various techniques used in a job design exercise. And the job design goal is to minimize physical strain on the worker by structuring physical work environment around the way the human body works. And the next point is recruitment and selection. Recruitment and selection of the human resource for an organization is the major and basic function of human resource management. Human resource planning and recruiting proceed the actual selection of people for positions in an organization. There are two major sources of recruitment of employees. One is recruitment through internal source and the other is recruitment through external source. Internal recruitment is the process of inviting or giving chance to the people relating to concerned organization or to the people relating to the existing employee or directly giving opportunity to the existing employees. And the external recruitment is the process of inviting job seekers who do not belong to or anywhere related with an organization, which simply means inviting outside candidates. Subsequently, selection of right person from the pool of the candidates by administrative barrier selection tests like preliminary screening, written test, oral test, IQ test and interviews, etc. Human resource planning may be defined as strategy for acquisition, utilization, improvement of the human resource of an enterprise. The objective is to place right personnel for the right work and optimum utilization of the existing human resource. Human resource planning exists as a part of the planning process of business. Placement of employee in the job where the exactly fit, forecasting future requirements, inventory, present strength, anticipating and planning necessary program to meet future requirements. And the next point is development. Career planning and career development process of establishing personal career objective by employee and acting in a manner intended to bring them about. HR managers should help their employees in knowing their strength for placing them in suitable job, guide employees what skill and knowledge should be acquired for attaining higher positions. Planning for suitable training for existing skill set and providing good work-life balance to make balance between career and personal life. After all, everyone works for their personal life. HR managers should encourage their employees by providing them suitable opportunities to grow for promoting them to higher job according to their skill and knowledge, identify and provide opportunities to employee to learn new skill in the job and compensate accordingly and guiding employees in right career path to develop in their career. So the student commerce have much more skill and scope from those side, and human resource management is conducting, planning, organizing, directing and controlling in overall objectives of the organization. So that the end of my class, hope you all have enjoyed it. I am requesting you, all of you, to stay at home and be safe. Thank you.